Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO City Summer 2024 reveal video. Today we have a ton of sets to look at here, and I'm so excited. I believe that most of these are going to be launching on June the 1st, everywhere except for North America, and then we'll be getting them in August. But I am maybe going to import a few of my favorites to review here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and let's get started with the first set, which is a Polybag 30665. This is the Baby Gorilla Encounter. It's got 34 pieces and it's going to be retailing for whatever your polybags are priced at in your country. I think this is a really great small set. I love the baby gorilla. Of course, that's going to appear in a couple other sets. You'll notice that the actual jungle section there has some hinges and a claw piece. The idea across a bunch of these sets is that you're actually able to connect them and make a really large jungle build, similar to what they're doing over in Harry Potter. The figure's really cool. I love the outfit there. Also, the stethoscope looks great, and the face and the backpack and all that. It's a fun little inclusion in the bottle for the gorilla. Next up, though, we've got set number 60407. This is the red double-decker Sightseeing Bus. This is going to be retailing for $29.99 USD. It has 384 pieces. I really love the look of this. First of all, just the shaping of the bus I think is really unique. I think just the arches and everything, the curved pieces up at the top being used, looks awesome. The different stickers though across this is amazing. I love the city tour, that whole strip across there. The city sign there on down below looks great. There's actually a really cool sticker here on the front where you've got a bunch of them, 4 of them, all saying different locations there. And you can turn it so that you can have the bus actually traveling to the different destinations. So you can see here one of them says the Harbour, which is really cool. And that's going to reference a set that we're going to look at here later on in this video, as well as the Downtown, which is a set obviously from last year and just a regular city location. But then the other one is Museum. Now this could be referencing the modular for 2024. But I also think that maybe it could be pointing to another city set down the line. I'm not too sure. And the other side, you can see in this lifestyle image, it says park. So there you go. Pretty basic one. And then over here, just looking at the back, you've got a sticker that says city tour, as well as an advertisement for another set that we're going to look at. So I love how this is such a referential set here for a bunch of other sets and locations. The figures, though, are really darn cool. First of all, the bus driver looks great. I love that torso there. Love this guy that's on vacation with that Hawaiian shirt. Looks awesome. I love the outfit here for this girl with the hoodie as well as the pants, as well as you've got their little baby inside of this stroller piece, which looks amazing. And then you've got this other figure, which I don't think that there's anything new there for her. Next up, we've got set number 60408. This is the car transporter. This is going to be retailing for $99.99 USD and has 998 pieces. I'm not really a car guy, so if I was, like, I could definitely see the appeal for here. For the set, but I think there are some neat cars here, like the purple one, the yellow one are definitely standouts here, but the rest of this, I don't know. It stores cars, it lifts them. I get it. It's just not something I'm particularly too interested in, especially at that price. Next up, we got set number 60409. This is the mobile construction crane. It's going to be retailing for $109.99 USD and has 1,116 pieces. This is a pretty cool set, I think. It's got a cool porta potty there on the end that's being lifted and turned around. I think that's neat. When it comes to the actual set, though, I'm not too interested in this. It's got some interesting pieces here to attach and have the legs actually stick to the floor. That's kind of neat. You can see them there. I do love the figure there, though, with the 2x4 tile there of the blueprints. That's really cool. I love that a lot. They did something like that similar last year. The plans for that is going to be a set that we're going to look at here in a second. I like the different construction workers included here too. That's pretty great. Next up, we've got 60420. This is the construction excavator. This is going to be retailing for $54.99 USD and has 633 pieces. I definitely would be more interested in getting this set between the two. I think that it looks pretty cool. Just the track there and just how you can turn it and rotate it. The big claw there on the end looks great. Also, I like the one sticker there with the elephant with the 80 tons. That's cool too. The figures here, again, you've got a foreman with a 2x4 tile, and that's actually for construction plans for last year's ice cream shop, so that's kind of neat. And the different construction workers here too are pretty cool to get. Next up, we got set number 60421. This is the Robot World. It's going to be retailing for $99.99 USD and has 986 pieces. Honestly, I think that this set could have, like, that's a pretty good value. When I first saw this, I was like, oh man, that's going to be too expensive. $100, 130 Canadian. It's not too bad. I really love a lot of what's going on here. Just the idea of this futuristic ride, sort of gaming aesthetic, is so cool. Obviously, the biggest draw for a lot of people is going to be that mech. The fact that they're referencing Exoforce here all these years later is really, really cool. But I, like, as a person who really loves rides, the queue for this looks so cool. I love how they've got a little bit of a stand there that you can get some drinks, as well as just this whole loading area there with the hazard symbols. I like the person actually controlling the ride there. You've also got this really cool sticker in the back there with this panel showing some of the different people at different points on the ride. I really love just the path that this roller coaster goes on as well. You can see that it goes up past the mech and then it loops around the different circles there, and that's cool how it comes out into the loading area. On the other side, there's a bunch of other references and stickers here too, which I just think is great. You've got a little slushy machine here, again being referenced, and that's actually behind a counter, so they're selling that in this arcade. We'll come back to the arcade machines in a second, but you've got these different panels there, and you've got Bionicle references and different things. That looks all so cool, and you can see it's like being projected up at the top there too. You've got, I think, like a dance sort of game where you've got some robots dancing. I'm not too sure there what's happening, but the arcade machines are so cool. There's the first one there has this like dance one that I was talking about before, but then you've also got this Ultra Agents one being referenced here. Looks great. And then also Alien Conquest one. I love that sticker there on the side. Oh my goodness, that figure's expression there being upset is so hilarious. I love that. Like, they're not being let on the ride or being told to leave the arcade. That's so funny. But yeah, let's go through the rest of the figures here. There's this really creepy looking guy, and I wasn't sure like what this was last year. There was like graffiti or something, and people pointed out that this is a character from the City show. So that's a really cool looking figure. I love the hood as well as the torso there. Included to the right, we've got a little girl, and also I think this is one of the employees. Then you've got someone about to throw up from riding the ride, and then also the slushy worker, someone with a selfie stick, that kid that I was talking about before, and then this other figure there with a really cool torso. Next up, got set number 60422. This is the Seaside Harbor with cargo ship. This is going to be retailing for $109.99 USD. Has 1,226 pieces. This is probably my favorite set of the bunch. This looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited for this because I'm fairly confident that you're able to connect the Crook's hideout from earlier this year to this. I think that all this can actually be detached and removed. But anyways, the actual set, I love the crane there. That looks so cool how it's moving one of the cargo containers, and just that whole mechanism there, the red beams and everything just looks amazing. You do get a couple of cargo containers in this. Of course, you are loading it up onto the ship, which is another really cool thing there. I think that I've never gotten a cargo ship before from Lego City, so to get these colors and everything, you know, I'm excited. I really am. I think that it looks great, just again how it can hold those different containers. And I love just the whole build for this dock, like the fact that you can see there's different rubber tires there so that the ship won't actually hit the side of the whole dock. I love this sign over here where I guess it's talking about the marina. You've got a couple of other signs referencing the ride. I love the seating, and again, all the masonry bricks down there. The rails, oh my goodness. And then over here, you've got a dock section where someone's fishing. You've got a kid over there on the beach, which looks great, and there's some stairs going on down there. I love the umbrella as well as the mat on the ground. There's even a shower for you to clean yourself off after a day at the beach. What I wasn't expecting when we first heard about this set was the rest of this. I love this little seafood place there that they've got. That is such a cool and unnecessary inclusion there that they did not have to do. I think that looks so cool with the pirate ship sort of boat steering wheel up at the top of the oars there. I love the crab sign, just the whole architecture of this with the arches and everything. It looks so great. As you come on down, you can see that there's some popsicles being sold here too. You can see a bit of the interior there of the shops. It's nothing too exciting. I think that might be a bit of a letdown, but the exterior definitely makes up for it. I really love the rest of the figures here included. Like, they just look so great. A bunch of the different dock workers and a bunch of the civilians just walking around and operating the different shops. I really love this set. It's so cool. It's definitely my favorite. The next set here that we have is set number 60423. This is the Downtown Tram set. It's going to be retailing for $89.99 USD and has 811 pieces. This will be releasing on August the 1st for everyone, not just North America. And it's interesting for sure. I just want to talk about the box art. The fact that there are the wires for the tram to sort of, you have to imagine that it's connected to that. Kind of wish that they came up with some sort of system for that to actually be a part of the set. But also in the background, there's minifigures, and I don't really know the last time. I'm trying to think of like when minifigures are featured in the back of the box, blurred out like that. Like, that's such an interesting, strange inclusion there. The tram looks good. Maybe it's my bias because obviously red's my favorite color, but I do like some of the details here. Like, you could see that there's a wheelchair symbol there where the one person's getting off of the tram. You've also got a sign with a bunch of the different paths, and you've also got the board there with all the different times for the tram arriving. That whole sort of side part there looks great. I like the wheelchair ramp and just some of the decorations there. On the other side of the tracks, you can see that we've got this little building there where you can buy some tickets, as well as a spot to buy coffee, which I think looks really great. They've also got some newspapers being sold there. I love that little sign. And up above, I like the glass top part there as well. You actually have some tracks there for the tram to go on, so that's kind of neat. But in terms of the figures, there's only a couple to note here. I really love this blind person there with their dog. The glasses is a really cool inclusion there, and I like the tracksuit that they're wearing. Then you've also got this tram operator there, and I really love that torso and the hairpiece being used. Next up, we're into the section that probably a lot of you have been waiting for, the jungle stuff. 60424. This is the Jungle Explorer ATV. This set's going to be retailing for $10.99 USD, and that has 92 pieces, but I would pay $100 for this thing here because Johnny Thunder is back. The fact that I'm here in 2024 talking about Johnny Thunder on this channel, one of my very first sets was with Johnny Thunder from LEGO Studios, and I collected the entire Orient Expedition theme. So the fact that all these years later I'm getting to talk to you guys about this, and that this is going to be people's first experience with him, I'm so excited. Like, the torso looks amazing. I love the handkerchief there around his neck, as well as the strap going across there. The whole outfit looks great. I think the pants should have been black, but we'll allow it, I guess. I really love the face. Looks great with the mustache and the printing there that they've created for him. The hat there is great too in dark brown. I don't mind the fact that they didn't bring back the hat, although it would have been really cool to see. I love the map that he's got there on that 2x2 tile. He's got a compass, as well as included is a red panda, which is such a cool new piece. It does appear in a couple of the dream sets as well, but to get it here is awesome. But then also you have a little bit here of the jungle that again can connect to the other sections that you're going to see going forward. I love as well just the buggy that he's got. Like, that looks so cool. It's such a cool, sleek looking build there. It's so compact. I love the different colors, the olives, the orange, whites, and blues. 60425. This is the Jungle Explorer waterplane. It's going to be retailing for $22.99 USD. It has 177 pieces. Okay, honestly, I could have seen them charging a lot more for this. I'm surprised by some of these prices. I think that this looks great. The fact that you are getting a bunch of crocodiles here looks really, really cool. I love the olive ones there. You're getting two of them and a baby crocodile there in sand green. I do like the side little build there with the frog and a bunch of the different leaves, and I guess it's a little bit of a water area for the crocs to hide in. The figures in here are really cool. I love this pilot. That torso looks great there. You've also got this map, which is exclusive. You could see that it's got an alligator symbol there, and the photographer looks really cool with that vest there. But I do just need to stop here before we go any further and let you know something important when it comes to all these animals that are appearing in these sets. Most of the time, like 95% of the time, I'm making up that stat, but so many of the animals that appear in these city sets constantly go up onto Lego Shop at Home in the Bricks and Pieces section. So if you are interested in getting any of the animals that you're seeing here, I'm fairly confident that they're going to be appearing there, and that's what I'm going to do for these animals, specifically for some of the larger sets that I just do not care about. Probably like this next one, 60426. This is the Jungle Explorer truck, retailing for $34.99 USD. Has 314 pieces. Okay, it's not that bad of a price, but it just is not a vehicle that I'm really interested in at all. I do love the side part there with that tiger. The tiger looks incredible there, and the whole tree build, the cave, and all that looks great. But the actual truck, it's not too interesting for me. I do like how there's a crane with a camera on it. You've also got a drone there. That's kind of cool. When it comes to the figures, you've got that guy from the polybag we saw before, as well as this photographer. Johnny Thunder is in this set, and what's interesting is that the map that he's got is a brand new print than the one that you saw before. I'm going to skip a few sets here just to wrap things up with the jungle. We've got 60437. This is the Jungle Explorer helicopter. It's going to be retailing for $99.99 USD and has 881 pieces. See, so this is something that I just don't care for, like that huge helicopter. Okay, it's pretty neat, the size of that and everything. Obviously, you're able to, I'm pretty sure, store the gorillas inside there. Got a small little campsite there where they can sleep, and you've also got some spots to actually study, as well as a sandwich and a bunch of different things there. Included is a motorcycle, and you could see that this set again has this 2x2 map, and like the animals, I'm pretty sure that this is probably going to be on Shop at Home. Like that, I'm fairly confident that you might be able to collect all of them there. There's a small little boat included. And then the last build that we're going to look at here is this section for the jungle. It looks cool. You could separate those side parts and then again connect everything there. But I like the trees, how they've got recolors there for the peaches pieces from Monkey Kid in light yellow, and there's even this flower that's growing inside of this pond underneath the cave part there. That has to be important. Let's talk about those gorillas. They look amazing. I love them so much. And then you've even got a baby one there too. I'm glad that there's two of them included in the set. That's hopefully going to mean that they might be a bit cheaper on bricks and pieces to get. Like, I'm just imagining getting a ton of these to create a gorilla army for Gorilla Grodd. Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. And then you've even got a bunch of neat figures here. You could see a bunch of returning characters from the different sets. I kind of wish that Johnny Thunder was in here as well. Going back to the other sets, though, we have 60435. This is the tow truck. It's 4+ set, retailing for $19.99 USD, and has 101 pieces. It's a fine set. I mean, from afar, looking at it, honestly couldn't tell that this was necessarily 4+. I just think that, obviously, I think the tow truck looks a little bit more 4+y with, like, the grill and just some of the, obviously, the whole base for the body is one part. But the small red car, like, that could easily be in a small $10 little city set, so that's cool. And the figures here that you're getting, they're pretty neat to get. With the mechanic figure, and then also the girl with the cochlear implant. Next up, we got 60436. This is the Lego City Advent Calendar for 2024. This is going to be retailing for $32.99 USD. $39.99 Canadian. It's a pretty good conversion for me here, but I really love this Advent Calendar. Oh my goodness, whenever we get minifigure scale stuff, it's awesome to me. It always is, and I'm actually so shocked here. I believe every single figure except Santa has new prints. That's not something any other Advent Calendar does. Like, that's fairly rare. So going through here, let's start down there with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I think she looks awesome. Love that torso printing, the dress printing there. Really cool. Again, Santa, nothing new, but that's fine. Coming up here, we do have a Christmas tree next to this person who's got some sort of, I think that's supposed to be a police shirt there, the sweater, just judging off of some of the other figures that we've got. Got a snowman, a bunny, as well as this kid here that's skiing. Love that Christmas sweater with the tree, as well as the snowflakes. To the left there, we've got a construction sweater. That looks awesome. I love the hairpiece there, as well as the dog who's got a Christmas sweater on too. That's so adorable. And then you've also got the scooter, a small little construction vehicle there. Coming up here, we've got a skateboard next to this person that's actually using snowshoes. I love the sweater there, referencing like the fire department. You do have a little baby who's also got a Christmas sweater on there, and the stroller piece is back here too. You've got this small little rescue vehicle there, a sled, the sail from January, a snowmobile, a couple of small builds there, as well as a train. And you've got a snowboard and a helmet, a small micro build for Santa's sleigh with a reindeer, a toy soldier, and a fire truck there too. So overall, phenomenal advent calendar. Again, all of those new prints for that, and for me personally, that's a really great conversion. Oh my goodness. And the very last set here that we have is 60440. This is the Lego delivery truck. This is going to be retailing for $99.99 USD. It's 1,061 pieces. Day one purchase. I, like all my life, has always wanted one of these Lego trucks. I remember always seeing them in the catalogs and online and always wanting them but never getting them. But this one looks so cool. I love the panels on the side with the bricks and everything there. That big Lego logo looks awesome. But just how the doors can open up, and you've got all these skids full of Lego sets that the forklift can actually go and grab off the truck. And that's what leads into probably one of the coolest bits here for this, and it's the actual sets that they're referencing. They're all small little boxes of city sets, and I believe that they're all from this year as well. So you've got here a fire set, you've got a space set being represented, the prison, which is one of my favorite sets that we reviewed here on the channel. Love that a lot. I think that's meant to be the rescue helicopter there. And again, you just get so many of them all stacked up there. You've got a small hot dog stand there. I like the sign with the hot dog and the drink. The red vests and the everything there. It's reminding me of Costco. I'm just throwing that out there with the hot dogs and everything. But you've also got the truck driver, which is cool, and some sort of civilian there too. The truck driver can actually sit and lie down in the truck. Anyways, everyone, that was a lot of city sets that we looked at here. I don't think it was as much as last year, but still really exciting. I'm so excited to get my hands on a couple of these. So be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO City Set news and potentially reviews for some of my favorites here. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one. In the next one.